Up, and we messed it up once again. It's getting kind of boring, isn't it, boys? But the only positive thing that, you know, international breaks here. Come on. It has finished at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 2, Leicester City 2 in the Premier League. Another point for Leicester. But realistically, it feels like a loss. We were 2-0 up in the game. We could have been, you know, going towards that all-important victory. But yeah, no chance of that happening, boys. We bottled it once again and drew 2-2 in the end with both Palace goals coming in the second half. However, despite Leicester being 2-0 up in the game, realistically, we didn't deserve to be 2-0 up at all. We were absolutely shocking once again. And once more, defensively, we were absolute shambles once again, with Palace scoring 2 pretty scrappy goals in my opinion. Especially the second goal which Crystal Palace scored through Jeffery Schlupp of all flipping people. You know, we could have just cleared the ball, could have just sent it out, you know, of the shed, which is Selhurst Park. But no, we're just going to do some shitty little clearances, give it straight back to Schlupp, who scores, makes it 2-2, and Leicester drop more points again, and we bottle it once again. As you can probably tell, I'm absolutely fuming once again. I thought, you know, this could be the game where, you know, we finally got the 3 points. We were 2-0 up at half time with a clean sheet. Yes, we weren't playing too well, but, you know, surely we could hold out and at least win by 2-1. But yeah, didn't happen once again, and we bottled it once again. And for me, once again, a lot of the blame has to go down to Brendan Rodgers. Once again, his substitutions in the game were just absolutely awful, in my opinion. Bringing off Hamza Chowdhury, don't really know why. Yes, Hamza hasn't played so far this season, but, you know, I thought when he was on, he did fairly well. You know, broke up the play quite well, stopped Zaha from doing too much. Samari came on, didn't do too bad, but the other substitutions as well. Taking Iheancho off, why? Bringing Albrighton on as well, why? Very weird. I just don't get it, really. I mean, it was good to see Brendan changing up in today's game, of course, with Iheancho and Vardy both up top, who, of course, both scored Leicester's goals in the game. The 4-4-2 formation, you know, was slightly strange, but, you know, realistically, it did work in that first half. Yes, we were quite poor, but we did stop Palace from scoring. We were 2-0 up, so, you know, it kind of worked in that sense. But once again, some of the blame, of course, has to go down to the players once again, and especially the players in the back four, and especially the 2 centre-backs. The character in this Leicester team is just completely shot. We just can't hold out for victories at all. Yes, we got bottled as FC, of course, we bottled Champions League, we bottled 2-0 advantages already this season, you know. I don't know why we can't just hold out and secure victories. Today could have been a massive 3 points for us, but once more, we bottled it once again, and it's just the most frustrating thing, you know. I'm even more frustrated because, you know, it was there. I think, you know, we really could have got the 3 points today and a big step in the right direction, but once more, we have bottled it once again. Yes, it's a point on the board. Who really cares, though? I mean, it's Crystal Palace away. We should be going to win that game as well, and, you know, towards the end of the game as well, we were wasting the time. We were 2-0 up against Crystal Palace away. We've gone to 2-2, and in the last 5 minutes, we were wasting time not trying to get a winner. Well, I don't know what's gone on with the team. I don't know what Brendan Rodgers has told them, but yeah, I just can't understand it, to be honest, boys. Quite frankly, it's pretty embarrassing, in my opinion. No disrespect to Crystal Palace, but the players we had out on the pitch today for Leicester are more than capable of beating that Crystal Palace side, and to have the, you know, and just to wasting time at the end. 5 minutes left, taking ages on goal kicks and settling for a point when we were winning the game blows my mind. And in my opinion, I think it's really time to start questioning Brendan Rodgers. Yes, Brendan Rodgers has done so much for Leicester, but realistically, in my opinion, I can't see things improving at all. The same thing happened to Brendan Rodgers when he was at Liverpool. He completely fell apart, and of course, he got something. Obviously, Klopp came in, and yeah, and now look at Liverpool. So yeah, overall, I can't really see things improving at all. The stubbornness is the main thing as well, and the substitutions, once again, in my opinion, cost us. And, you know, things need to improve. The international break is here, but, you know, if we lose the next 4 games after the international break, Brendan's going to be under some serious pressure. But yeah, let's move things on then. Let's go and talk about the games here. Starting things off then in the first half. First 3 or so minutes, we started off quite well. Had a free kick chance for Vardy. Then Palace started to grow into the game, just allowing them, pretty much just allowing Palace to put all the pressure on for the next 20 minutes or so. They had some good chances from Zaha, RU as well, but it wasn't to be. Schmeichel made some good saves here and there, but, you know, Palace didn't really have too many chances, but, you know, Leicester weren't really creating anything going down the other end. Yeah, around the 30th minute, Anderson had the ball, and Iheancho obviously closing down. Anderson made a shocking mistake. Iheancho got on the end of it, went through and scored. And yeah, we were winning. Don't know how, but yeah, absolute shock. Don't know how we were winning the game. But yeah, fair play to Iheancho. Fantastic finish from the Nigerian. You know, Brendan Rodgers starts to and he scores. What more needs to be said? But of course, Brendan Rodgers decides to bring him off. Makes no sense. Obviously, since then, the confidence levels for Leicester massively increased. And Vardy made it 2-0 once again. Good play by Tillemans to find Barnes. Barnes found Vardy on the left hand side. Slotted past Guaita. Made it 2-0 just before half time. You know, and by then, you know, 2-0 up, clean sheet, wins coming. No. Right, let's move things on then into the second half. I mean, Leicester started off fairly well. We had a few half chances going forward. But yeah, despite that, for the rest of the half, our early chances really came within the first 3 minutes of the half once again. Mainly coming through Harvey Barnes, and Leicester just sat back, which, you know, is pretty, you know, it's understandable. Obviously, Palace were piling on the pressure. And then 2 substitutions of Olise and Schlupp. Worked an absolute treat for Crystal Palace, and of course Jeffery Schlupp, the former Leicester man, of all people, drew the game in the end. Yeah, starting things off then with the Olise goal. Pretty poor by Lookman on the left hand side, and allowed the fullback to come inside. Decent ball in the box, fantastic finish by Olise, and you know, pretty decent goal. Couldn't really do too much about that. That was 2-1 Palace, but the second goal, it just blows my mind how bad this defence is. Honestly, Vestergaard and Iheancho I don't know what's going on with Iheancho. I don't know why we signed Vestergaard. He's absolutely awful in my opinion. Just dives in. The amount of times he just dived in and just let the play goes past him, I just don't get him. And Bertrand as well, he's crap as well, to be honest, boys. I thought, you know, Castagna was pretty decent, but the second goal, the amount of chances we had to just clear the ball, punt it away, put it out for a throw, whatever, even put it out for a corner, but no, we do these stupid little taps straight back to them, and Schlupp just comes in with the header, past Schmeichel, makes it 2-2. You know, thought, you know, maybe Leicester would try and attack the game. Clearly not. Brendan makes some stupid changes once again. Palace, it's all Palace once again, piling on the pressure. Leicester had a corner towards the end, didn't really do anything from that. Leicester wasted the time, and yeah, ended 2-2 in the end. And once more, very frustrating result, and absolutely awful from Leicester once again. I mean, we did get a point in the game, which, you know, it could have been worse. We could have easily lost the game. We probably did deserve to lose the game, but, you know, overall, it's just annoying, boys. I mean, I'm more annoyed than Thursday night for some reason. I don't really know why, but yeah, feels like a loss. 2-2 draw. Very frustrating. So lads, moving things on then, my player ratings from the side we started in today's game. Of course, I rate each player out of 10 from the team we started in today's game against Crystal Palace. Yeah, in goal with Schmeichel, I thought, you know, it wasn't that great today, to be honest. He made some good saves at the time. I give Casper a 5 out of 10. I thought, you know, Casper was pretty average. Castagna at right back, I thought he did quite well against Wilfred Zaha. I give him a 7 out of 10. Castagna solid as always. Centre back Iheancho, I thought Iheancho was a better, just out of him and Vestergaard. I didn't think he was amazing though. So Iheancho, I'll give him a 5 or 6 out of 10. Vestergaard, I'll give him a 3 or 4 for me. All over the place once again defensively. But I don't know why we signed him, to be honest. Left back Bertrand offered nothing going forward. Him and Barnes are awful. So for me, 4 out of 10 for Bertrand. Midfield 4, I guess, starting off with Tillemans. Pretty slow on the ball once again. Dropped below his high standards. So for me, I'll give Yuri a 5 or 4. Actually, no, 4 out of 10. Hamza coming in, I thought he did quite well. I'll give him a 6 or 7 out of 10. I thought, you know, I don't know why he got subbed off. I thought he was quite solid in there. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Hamza Chowdhury. Left hand side Barnes, 3 out of 10. Absolutely awful in my opinion. Yes, he got the assist, but I think I could have played that ball, and he only just about found Vardy as well. But overall, Barnes didn't really attack anyone. He just, I don't know, he just looked like he was in gear 1, to be honest. The whole game just didn't really get anyone. Didn't track back, so yeah, 3 for Barnes, very poor. Lookman wasn't really, actually no, he was quite good in the first half, but the second half, he tracking back, obviously got took off as well, so yeah, I'd probably give Lookman a 5 out of 10, but I thought, you know, in the first half, Lookman did look very good. Strikers, Vardy for me, scored the goal, did, yeah, standard, did his business, so for me, give Vardy a 7 or 8 out of 10. Same with Kelechi. Thought his hold-up play was excellent in the game as well. So yeah, fair play to them too. I thought Vardy and Iheancho were class. I'll give Kelechi an 8 out of 10 as well. Obviously them two did the job, scored the goal. Shame the defence didn't really help them out in the end of the game. Yeah, boys, that's my player ratings from the side we started today. As always, let me know your thoughts on them in the comment section down below. So the boys and girls, that's it for today's video. Of course, in today's video, I bring you guys my post-match reaction and pretty much another rant from Crystal Palace 2, Leicester City 2 today in the Premier League. It's now the international break. Obviously, there won't be as many videos. It's been pretty hectic the last month or so. So yeah, we'll see how things go. But yeah, boys, have enjoyed today's video. Let me know by dropping a like, subscribe as well to the channel if you guys haven't already. Let me know your thoughts on today's game in the comment section down below, boys and girls. But yeah, I'm SPORTSA, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Peace, guys.